สวัสดีค่ะคุณผู้ชมคะต้อนรับเข้าสู่รายการคิดเป็นก้าวเป็นกับดร.จิระรายการที่ส่งเสริมให้สังคมไทยเป็นสังคมแห่งการเรียนรู้นะคะสัปดาห์ที่แล้วค่ะเราพาคุณผู้ชมไปอยู่ที่งานสัมมนาฝ่าวิกฤตด้วยเครื่องมือและความคิดใหม่ๆแล้วก็สัปดาห์นี้นะคะเรายังคงอยู่ที่งานสัมมนานี้กับเทคนิคเรื่องของ MindMapping ค่ะเนื้อหาสัปดาห์ที่แล้วเข้มข้นกันมากทำให้เรารู้ว่าสมองสำคัญอย่างไรและเราจะพัฒนาการใช้สมองได้อย่างไรให้อยู่รอดในโลกยุคของการเปลี่ยนแปลงอย่างปัจจุบันนี้นะคะสำหรับสัปดาห์นี้ค่ะเราจะมาลงลึกของเทคนิคการเขียน MindMapping นะคะที่เกี่ยวกับเรื่องของการทำงานและชีวิตประจำวันแต่จะเป็นอย่างไรไปติดตามกับอาจารย์จิระ หงส์ดารมในช่วงหน้าคิดเพื่อก้าวกันค่ะช่วงคิดเพื่อก้าว
I'm very keen to work with Ajahn Thanya, and because of his fame and busy schedule, sometimes we don't have enough space to work together. Yes. But in the future,
let me humbly request that you and he spend more time.
Since I know Ajahn Thanya, I actually developed your model in many ways. So I'm now your disciple.
So you're my graduate.
There was one book called Integrative Thinking. You heard about that?
Yes, of course.
The guy from Toronto. And your book also tried to...
It's saying the same, that a mind map is integrative thinking. And the human resource, and I know from your reputation that you are Mr. Human Resource.
Well, I try to be.
Even without trying, you are.
So the key words is that when you come back again, maybe Kun Thanya and I will try to arrange for you to meet politicians.
I would love to do that.
I hope you don't mind.
Politicians are among, they're not the, but they are among the most important players in a nation.
So
people elect the politician usually. The politician says, I will do this. And politicians, especially now, are being obliged to learn to think.
Right. I envy some of the governments, Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, who not only read your book, but they actually invite you to become advisors.
Yes.
Tell me more about those countries.
Well, let me start with Malaysia, simply because I've just come from Malaysia. And when I was being introduced to speak to the leaders in education for the Ministry of Education, the Dean of the Academy for Learning and Education, so that, if you like, an academy designed to help teachers learn, and it's under the umbrella of the Ministry of Education. He introduced me, and then he said, and I am pleased to invite you, Mr. Buzan, to become an honorary fellow of the Academy for Leadership in Education under the Ministry of Education to help Malaysia move into the 21st century, to teach the teachers, to teach the students how to learn and how to think. And it's a commitment. The ministry is committing to its teachers that they will be exposed to the latest information on the brain. And I am now the honorary fellow advising them, so they don't have to take my advice.
So if one day when you meet some of our senior leadership in Thailand and they invite you to become advisor to education, would you willing to do that?
I would be very willing to do that. It helps my goal in life. When I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, how many more hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands or millions of people can we help to discover the amazing thing that their brain is. And now
I think Anthony Robbins said that.
I taught Anthony Robbins to MindMap.
Wow. Wow.
And Anthony Robbins is saying it, Stephen Covey is saying it, Bill Gates is saying it, nearly every leading scientist is saying it. The Scientific American recently had a front cover which was basically saying everyone is brilliant. The New Scientist magazine had a front cover saying that the number of thoughts in your head, my head, everyone's head is bigger than the number of atoms in the known universe.
You were trying to create multiple intelligence in the future.
Yes.
What does it mean?
In the past, intelligence was thought to be IQ. So you had a high IQ or a low IQ. And your IQ was your ability with words and your ability with numbers. But now we've discovered again in the last few years that everyone, you, me, everyone, has multiple intelligences, like multiple fingers on the hand. And when we thought that IQ, words and numbers, was important, it was like playing the concerto of your life with two fingers, which you can do, but it's not very beautiful.
Relationship with others.
That's the social.
Yes.
Then your personal is yourself. You have your physical intelligence, how good are you with your body. You have your spatial, geometric intelligence. You have what Leonardo considered the most important, your sensory intelligence. You even, many people think, have a romantic intelligence. And you have a spiritual or ethical intelligence. And all those need to be played. And what is called the emotional intelligence is actually, it's woven between the ethical, the spiritual, the social, and the personal, and the creative. So your emotions are not intelligent. Your emotions are, if you like, the eruption of energy that happens positively or negatively. Your intelligence, in terms of your emotions, is how do you deal with them personally. That's your personal intelligence. How do you deal with them socially? You know, if you and I get angry with each other, do we start to punch each other? Or do we say, hold on a minute, why are we getting angry? Let's examine. And then you negotiate, you try to understand. Which is why when people know their brain better, there is less violence.
So finally, you want to leave something for the Thai audience, some of your final thought?
Yes,
please.
I would love to. So this again is a message from me to the people of Thailand. And the message is, make a hobby of your brain. Check on the web, check in books, check on courses, check with your family and friends, find out about your brain. Because the more you find out about it, the more you will learn how to use it. And the metaphor is it's like a supersonic aircraft. And most of us start with this amazing aircraft, and there's no operations manual, there's no key for starting it, we don't know how to adjust the wings, we don't know how to take off, we put sand in the petrol tank, and then we say, this plane doesn't work. But when you find out how to use it, it takes off, and it flies as high as you want it to go. So trust that your brain is superb. Find out about it, improve your memory, get your creativity going, learn how to mind map, and start to think creatively about your own life, about the future of Thailand, and about how you can help yourself and your country. It's like the old phrase, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. We change that and we make it, ask what you can do for yourself. And then ask, what can I do for my country? And then go and do it.
Well, thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you.
Keep in touch.
I will.
ช่วงเป็นแนว